Alright, y'all, what's good? What's happening? You know, it's your boy Corrosive, and we're back at it with some Street Fighter 6. Honestly, y'all already know I've been off of this game for a grip. I'm just playing right now to keep my fingers in check, making sure I haven't forgotten anything. First match of the day is gonna be Little Miss Thang, Little Miss New Thang on the street right now. Elena, again, I like this character. She's actually really fun to play, but in my opinion, her execution is a little challenging. And again, just forcing people into stand state is pretty like taxing for my mind to implement anyway. But I do like the character. I enjoy playing her a lot. I want to try and get her to diamond. I feel like I can get her to diamond, but like she just feels so one note, and it's kind of hard to innovate the character without committing a lot of time into her. And you know, like, I don't know. I want to play characters that feel more like my type of style, kind of like a lot of combos, you know, maybe in like they feel like an assassin. I don't know. Like, I'm looking at the season 3 characters, and I'm thinking Viper might be a good pick. There's another lady in the roster too that I can't remember her name, but she was like wearing like this kind of like white and blue kind of like faded coloring. Those two are what I'm really interested in, but I'm generally going to try out all the Season 3 characters because, again, it's my first time. This is my first Street Fighter game, and the fact alone that they're bringing in all these, like, legacy characters I haven't played, I got to try it. And some of the characters I've never even heard of. So, you know I got to try it. You know what I'm saying? Try everything once. But, yeah, first game goes to me. I'm not too surprised, you know, so let's just see how the match goes. Honestly, with Elena, she's very interruptible, and you know, it's just about picking your shots, figuring out where you can press. Also, getting past her sphere of influence is also really deadly. I feel like far range is where she's the scariest, but close up she's kind of like mid, which is good if you're playing against her, but bad if you're playing her. You saw how I was far from her and all that damage and corner carry she got. Kind of crazy, but again, if you know how to punch correctly, it shouldn't be that big of a problem. But yeah, look, hey, she tried though. This Elena ain't half bad, like, you know what I'm saying. And that's kind of what I like too. Like, the Elenas I fight, they're not bad players, you know what I'm saying. They're actually like trying to do something, unless they're modern and they're just, you can tell they're just kind of like smashing their face on whatever they're using to play the game. It's just that's kind of sad. But I think I'm a modern hater, okay, so I'm gonna just say negative things about modern. I feel like I get making games accessible to like other people, but you gotta understand, like, the reason why, well, to me anyway, the reason why fighting games are so hard is because they're challenging. It's like an actual fight, right? Fights aren't made to be easy, regardless of how well you train or practice, right? It's just not going to be easy. So the fact that they kind of made an easy mode so that way people don't have to like strain their brains on actually trying to learn a decent combo and learn the inputs and learn the timing and all that stuff. It's like damn, we're really trying to make these rewarding games, once you really learn something, easier for children. You know what I'm saying? And that's my 2 cents. I know that might be a hot take, but whatever. But yeah, you know, yeah, I caught Little Mustang, and now it's time. Her time is up. You know what I'm saying? I think for a good majority of my matches, it was 1st to 2. So yeah, just keep that in mind. 1st to 2. It looks like next up on the block is gonna be a Zangief. Crazy business. Honestly, Zangief, his nerfs and buffs, in my mind, they're kind of interesting. Apparently they increased his hitbox, but honestly I can't tell. But yeah, but all I'm really trying to figure out is how frustrating this matchup is now, right? Honestly, this Zangief is diamond, so I'm assuming he knows something or thing or two, but honestly, the stuff that they gave him, they also increased his grab range length. So instead of having magnet hands, he has gamma hands now, so he can grab you from any range. so long as you are in eyesight of him. So it's kind of, it can be kind of daunting, but there are ways around it. You just got to be aware, have a really good presence of mind, and you will make it out. You will definitely win the round, or win the set. But yeah, you know, my, like, again, like they say that they increased his hitbox range, right? So that way he has to work harder to get in. But again, I just don't see it, bro. I just don't see it. And if you increase his grab range too, that drive rush grab that he can do is like way more potent. Like, it's just, I don't know. If you get caught in the blender, like it'll seem a little insurmountable. But again, it's all about keeping a calm mental. Like, that's what I've been trying to reestablish in my gameplay as I'm slowly trying to wean myself back into this game. Is just keeping calm, really trying to come at the matchups with like a new frame of mind, and again, coming at my character even with a new frame of mind. There was Cammy herself got some new combos too that I want to try and do, but I tried to do it in one of the matches because the person wasn't like active, and I just didn't get the conversion very well. I have to look at the combo again and see if exactly what I'm doing wrong, but yeah, I'm not quite sure. Again, I feel like, I don't know. Again, Cammy has so much intricacies, and again, in this season, I thought they would at least buff her, like, some of her offensive tools to where she could at least fight fireballs better, but instead of doing that, they buffed Ryu, and now Ryu is causing, in my opinion, just pure havoc. If there used to be, like, if you were used to calling Ryu a glue eater, now he's like now confirmed a glue eater. Like, he eats tubs of it a day for breakfast just to make sure like everything he knows is like just the dumbest stuff ever. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like Ryu players, they don't even have to like really play the game normally. They literally just can sit back, spam fireball, wait for you to come in, spam the Hashogi when you come in, and then start spamming the moves that hit the air in front of you, and then all of a sudden you're just like, what is going on? But yeah, this Zangief matchup is going pretty smoothly. Even though I am trying to relearn the matchups, I'm also trying to have a lot of fun. So there are moments in these matches where you're gonna just see me like I'm not taking any of these seriously. Like, again, if they're a big fish, like, okay, I'd straighten up, but you know, it's not really the case, you know. Do I rematch him is the real thing. I do. Interesting. I'm pretty sure I rematched him because I really want to get used to the Zangief matchup, because even though this is why I try to focus on the Zangief matchup, because their skill level really doesn't matter. It's all about counteracting and getting used to counteracting his grabs. Because his grab tech, his grab like mechanics, his grab game plan, if you can get around that, no matter what level you're at, you're going to beat Zangief, because that is how he robs the game from you. If you can learn how to just counteract his grab game plan, I'm telling you, you'll go way far in the matchup. So, you know, I'm gonna fight him again, because when I feel comfortable enough to go back into ranked, again, I want to try and get higher than Masters. How high will I go with Cammy? Who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows? Maybe until I find another character that I feel like I want to main. I'm thinking about Bison too, about how I kind of just like left him to go fixate over my first waifu in Street Fighter. So I don't know. Maybe when I rank up with Cammy again, I'll go back to Bison, bring him up to Masters, and then see when and if the new characters have dropped. Because honestly, I want to try Sagat, even though I know I'm not going to play him in any serious capacity. I just want to hit people with the tiger. I want to be the one spamming the fireballs and making people feel like shit. Like, I'm so tired of it being me. I just want to learn a character that's really good at it, that looks cool, and that I don't mind playing. Like, I don't want to play Gal because he's a scumbag, and I feel like if I play a scumbag character... Oh, hold on. He lived with 1 HP. What the hell? But yeah, I feel like if I do it with as Gal, I'll feel like a scumbag because he's really good on defense. He's really good playing player 2, and his sonic booms are just dumb. And then if you get really good at DPing, it's like, how do you get in as a like inexperienced player, right? I already told you about Ryu. I'm never gonna join that bandwagon. I low-key just want everyone to put a hit out on Ryu and just shit on him so bad to where next season they have to nerf him. But again, if instead of nerfing him, everybody else gets up to the same level as Ryu, I would be happy. I would not complain at all. If Ryu's just going to be the benchmark of where everyone else is going to go, I think that would be a marvelous idea. But anyway, who is up next on the chopping block? Oh god, speaking of Ryu, I say his name 3 times and he appears like the Candyman. Man, fuck. But you know what? I'm here to bring nothing but pain to this guy's existence. Okay, so I get hit by the grab. Okay, and I get hit by the Hashogi. That's cool. Yeah, I think he has a standing problem. Let's just try to run our game plan. DP on wake up. I gotta just get better at reading that. Hashogi. Okay. What? As soon as he starts spam backing up, I'm like, I know this so well. I'm disappointed. I have to fight it now, though. Especially with the Ryu buffs, like he can win games just by playing lame as fuck like that. And in my opinion, I don't agree. I feel like, again, if I have to play honest and I have to do a bunch of things to win, I feel like it's only fair that he has to play honest as well. But again, they're favoring Ryu something crazy this startup of the season. I don't know why. I just hope that it's a sign that everyone else is gonna have to go up to reach him instead of him having to be dumbed down because they made him so dumb that you can literally play this character with your eyes closed and probably win. You literally probably only have to spam Donkey Kick and his standing, I think it's like medium punch, and you could probably just like beat out a lot of people. You could probably make it to like masters doing that shit, which is like unfortunate, right? Imagine only having to use 2 buttons to beat people and not being like a professional Street Fighter player. You know what I mean? It's just like what the actual fuck, you know? Oh, them parry changes. I definitely see what they were talking about, how it that parry changes help Cammy. I appreciate it. But look, he got the classic parry. I don't know how you get the classic parry anymore. I don't even get the new parry. I get the classic one more. Look at him just backing away, bro. Like, look at, like, you see this? Look at this dude, bro. This dumbass dude, bro. He's playing the stronger character, yet he's playing like a bitch. Like, what actually is going on? And players like this is why I want Ryu to be nerfed. I want these people to actually have to use their brains. Because you know if they have to use their brains for more than 5 seconds, they're going to change characters. Like, it's so appalling. It's appalling. Like, yeah, I'm not going to fight that anymore. You lost. You don't have to hold that shit. Oh my, it's a gal. Okay, so since he's master rank, let's lock in. Let's learn the matchup. Okay, so he starts off with a drive rush, so that immediately tells me that this guy might be a little bit more aggressive, which is fine. I actually prefer that because that just means the game is gonna go by a lot faster, right? I should have converted that into the crouching medium, but I low-key thought he was gonna what's the word, parry it, because you saw how he was trying to parry. You see how he's parrying a lot right now. I need to get better at anti-airing. I feel like that's like my only crutch as like a player, is that I just suck at anti-airing. I I want to lean more on the back medium punch to anti-air, and then once I get really good, I want to try to use the back heavy kick, but that's like unreliable and it's super niche to use. Now look at this, look at this. You saw how that sequence? That's why I'll never play Gal, bro. Like, just his fireball game is just so good, bro. Like, and he doesn't have to. He doesn't actually have to press. He doesn't have to be an aggressive player. He's actually. I feel like Guile is made to be defensive. I am 100% sure of it. Just by how his buttons function, I feel like he just isn't made to be aggressive. He is probably the character built to be lame, and like that's why I kind of respect Knuckle Dude a lot more, because he doesn't play lame gal. He actually is like, I'm gonna get in your face, I'm gonna fuck you up, I'm gonna show you what this character does when he's angry. You know what I mean? And I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else, I find in this game that plays gal, they don't play him aggressively. They're always like, I'm gonna hold back. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna spam my booms to kind of force you to interact with me, and when you do interact with me, I'm gonna flash kick, or I'm gonna do my low sweep that forces you into block stun, even if the first move misses. It's just like, I don't know. But yeah, for me, when it comes to this matchup, it's just about trying to establish my range and trying to control and whiff punish, right? I have to also get better at whiff punishing, because that's like Cammy's big thing, right? Is whiff punishing, right? And for me, I just feel like either I press the button too slowly, or the button is just too slow and it doesn't come out in time. And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I need to whiff punish this. I need to have like foresight to be able to whiff punish the button, right? And it's just like, there are some matches where I'll throw my button out early, and their button comes out like the next frame, and instead of me getting the punish, I get punished. You know what I'm saying? And so it makes me not want to try and whiff punish things, if that makes any sense. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. He's not trying to actually engage. He's trying to force an option out of me, right? Which it's a strategy, right? It's a functioning strategy. It works. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, Cammy has to work a lot harder. I don't have these options to force people to like interact with me from far, right? I have to engage from far. That's why I feel like buffing her hooligan, so to where I can really punish this stuff without having too much concern about me, like, say, missing the timing, or them throwing out another boom really fast to trade like it did right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Just like it, and it doesn't even have to be like make the button faster. It could just be like, okay, now your invul frames are at the end of the move now, or at the end of the move now, instead of just in the middle. You know what I mean? You have invul frames more. Therefore, that like little interaction that happened earlier doesn't happen anymore. You know, I'm guaranteed a punish. You know, and I can run my offense off of making a good read. Like I made a good read there to get the stun and the kill. I'm hooliganing too much, and that's why he's jumping up a lot. It's level 3 to get the life lead. It's fine. It's fine. Of course, you know, I'm putting a lot of pressure on him, even though I'm not like, I'm having a time getting a hold of him. He jumps there, which is like good on him. Flash kick. Like, look at, like, you see what I'm saying? The guy, like, just playing so lame. So lame. But like, I think this is Guile's inherent game plan. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a bad thing, you know? I just wish it wasn't so rewarding. You know what I mean? Like, in my opinion, he's playing a shooter and I'm playing a fighting game. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not, like, look, he's not even really trying to start the interaction with his fist. He's just shooting his gun. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so lame. And if I try to spin knuckle here, if I mess up the timing even a little bit, I'm gonna get punished for it. When the spin knuckle is the correct answer, it avoids so many things. It doesn't avoid the flash kick, but it avoids like the obvious jump into flash kick, right? And if it was faster, it would probably punish guaranteed, right? And then they would be forced not to play like this brain dead idiot, you know? But I digress. He's on the board. I have to catch up. I have to learn. I have to get better. Backs up. Of course, he wants to back up and see me with something, and so that way he can get more offensive pressure going. I'm trying to play compact because I'm actually kind of tired of his bullshit. DP, of course, he doesn't like the pressure. Like, I just need to do the light jump in. That's like the best option for Cammy. When you jump is probably the light jump in, or if you're far, it's the heavy. Because the light jump in will cross up, and if it crosses up, it hits guaranteed. But you know, he kept me out, and I couldn't get in, so I'll have to hold that. I guess I have to hold that, right? Look, and I get another guile too. So you guys already know that matchup was fucking annoying. So I'm going to abuse this motherfucker as hard as I can and every chance I can. But again, look, he's using the guile game plan, right? Just in a different way. But it's still the same thing. Same thing. Same dirt. Same shirt. And it's like, I just wish that was heavy spin knuckle too, and it whiffs. So unfortunate. I have to implement my tools. I try not to dive kick too much because again, it's like cocaine for me. If I start hitting it, I just want to start spamming it, and it's not a good mindset to be in. You have to like kind of use the move sparingly. Get a jump in. Let's go. Flash kick, of course. I gotta get, I'm still rusty, so I gotta just get better at reading the flash kicks. Or, like, just DP in general. That was a good command grab for me. It's like, again, the fact that the spin knuckle is so slow to react to the fireballs in certain ranges is just like, it hurts because it's supposed to be the correct answer, but it's just, it's nerfed, you know? They really want to make fireball like super good. I wonder if they'll actually implement a anti-fireball meta. Bring Uriel into the game. Aegis Reflector. And see, okay, if any higher Cammys see this video and they see this matchup, let me know why that didn't connect. Because I feel like I did the conversion correctly, right? And I'm pressing the back medium as soon as I can, right? But yet it's blocked. Like, there are some instances where I get the hits, right? And I try to convert off of it, and then they can instantly block after it. It's so confusing to me. I don't understand what I do wrong. Oh, see, I grabbed the DP. That's insane. Round 2. Oh, but see, there it worked. Alright, DP. Probably hates the pressure right now. He's wasting all his meter. Do you think he was throwing a tantrum? That whole sequence, in my mind, was just summed up as him throwing a tantrum, and I feel like Ryu is kind of like the same way. Speaking of Ryu, dear God. Alright, so the same thing with Gal is the same thing with Ryu. I'm gonna just make him suffer. Because these guys play like freaking ignoramuses. They play as if they don't have to follow the rules. They play as if they are subjugated to different rules. And you know what? I am sick of it. I just want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to beat them so bad that they change the game plan. I want to beat them so bad that they think, damn, maybe I need to learn how to play this character better. You know what I mean? That's all I want. I want them to actually have to play the fighting game. You see? You see? I get it. You're burnt out. Oh, no, I'm burnt out. I'm going to freak out. You know when I'm burnt out, what I have to do? I gotta hold that shit and figure it the fuck out, mate. I don't have a gun I could just shoot my pew-pews and be like, stay away from me. I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, DP. Alright, cool. I gotta watch it, but I was in action. You know, if it was anything else, I probably would command grab that shit. Stay in the corner, bro. Got the command grab off. It's nice. The donkey kick. I wonder if I could drive impact the donkey kick and he can't act after it, but you know, with Ryu, how good Ryu's buttons are, I'm pretty sure he can react after the donkey kick, even if I drive impact it. So I think again with Ryu in particularly, parry is a good option, but since they nerfed parry, that might not be the case anymore. Oh, what the hell? That's a low level shit, right? Oh, he did it twice. He said it felt right, I'm gonna do it twice. It felt nice, so I'm gonna do it twice. Type shit. Oh, I interrupted it? Now that felt nice. Oh, if I would have hit his toes. Again, because Ryu's buttons can hit the air in front of me and he can get advantage off of it. I just wish they'd do the same with Cammy's dive kick. Just to give it like some extra range, bro. Because you see how I almost clipped his toes? And sometimes our character model, Cammy's, oh my god, I can't speak. Cammy's character model does clip people's toes, but it doesn't give her, it doesn't hit, like it doesn't connect. So maybe to fix that, you just simply give her the treatment you gave Ken's donkey kick. But I don't think they're going to buff this character. I feel like if anything, they might nerf her again. I did that slowly, so I understand why that missed. That's a good grab by him. I feel like that axe kick he did is a lot slower now. It feels slower. Dry hole. Look at this man. And you're telling me he's trying to play the fighting game. And you're telling me he plays the fighting game and he deserves every win he gets. You're gonna tell. You know what? No, I'm proud of him. He tried so hard. He just outplayed me so well. You know what I'm saying? I'm bad. I have to do better. I suck. All right. Dive kick lands. Let's go. Yeah, parry shit. DP on block too. It's crazy. Ooh. Ooh, and I break it. Let's go. I'm tired of it. And he's done. Like, he has such shitty defense. He has to rely on the fucking fireballs and the DPs to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous, bro. Shogi, of course. You have a standing problem, good sir. If I would have spin knuckled that in time. I tried to grab it there, but he level 1, which is insane in my mind. The fact that he could level 1 that there is interesting. Look at him back away. Look at him run. Look at him flee for his life. Which he should, because guess what? I have a missile. And it's aimed right at your head top. I'm about to put that warhead on your fucking forehead. Hold that shit. Hold all of it. I'm gonna do it again too. I wanna beat the brakes off this man. I want him after this match. I want him crying, eating a tub of cold glue, like a girl eating ice cream after a bad breakup, bro. I want him to just feel like shit. You see what I'm saying? He's like, he's not good, bro. He's just not good. Again, Ryu is just like the definition of overtuned, to where like anyone can do greatness on him. I believe a good pro player on Ryu, his name is Blaz. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Blaz. And you know, I wonder what he thinks about the character now that it's in this state. Like, if I was to bring it back to Gao, right? I don't even see Knuckle Dude play Gao like that, and I wonder if it's because he understands that the character is kind of bullshit. But you know, he might have his own reasons. I'm curious. Again, like playing a character for so long, like he has, like I could see how it could get stale. But at the same time, you know, like I enjoy playing Cammy, and I feel like I've played her for a long time, and it's not even like I've played her for a year. You know what I mean? So I can still like play her for long sets and for long hours of time, like 8 hours, and like not bad an eye. You know what I mean? But you know, I'm just curious. I'm curious on the difference. And you know what? It's cool. It's cool. He it's tied up now. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this is the last game, and I'm gonna win it. It's mine. You feel me? Look at this man. Look at this man. This coward. This little coward. Just backing away, getting huge knockback, and then starting the same plan over again. No combos. No combos. Just playing this brain dead strategy, and it works. It works. It's my fault. I need to lock the fuck in. I need to lock the fuck in. I'm not losing this shit. Ever. Never ever. I never want to lose it to players like this. This shit feels god awful. Cause again, like, how hard is he playing? How, like, is he doing anything cool to show actual, like, understanding in the game? Or is he just pressing buttons? Is he just mashing? Is he just spamming? I would argue yes. And I feel like it's so disgusting that they buffed this character. You could have buffed any other character and made him stupid broken, and I feel like it would have been okay. And like literally any other character. Manon. Make her dummy good. You made Zangief really good. Why can't Manon be stupid good? Fucking Idom would be so happy. Freaking Lilia. No one plays Lilia. Make her so good to where people want to put her on the map. I think Blanca's just like dummy. I think Blanca's like secretly S tier. Like he's just special. You gotta really need to understand how to lock him down and have really good air control. And like, just how do you do that? He jumps. Oh my god. It's just too close for my liking, bro. It's too close for my liking. Get in the corner. I'm trying to be careful because I know he's going to spam the DP. I'm just trying to be careful because I know the DP's here. And now he's going to have to hold all of this shit. Scumbag. Piece of shit. Dog shit player. I hope you enjoy your glue. Alright guys, but after that Ryu match, honestly, I stopped playing. But here are some kind of funny moments in my recordings that had happened that, you know, I felt like would be funny bonus content. And it was against the first one. It was against a bison, as you guys see. I got a really good startup on him, and I follow through, and then this happens. I get a perfect. I'm like, all right, cool, good round. And then he leaves. No way, bro. Ain't no way, man. And the next one up is a DJ. Honestly, this character is kind of like a nightmare for me because he's like just super hard to open up. I feel like he has really good far-reaching buttons that can go into big dam too. So it's just like, I gotta watch my toes. This jumping stuff that he does too, I find it very oppressive. So again, I just gotta watch my toes and watch my head, low key. And see, I don't know if that was an input error or if he's just mashing, but he's gonna have to do a little bit better. I tried to drive impact that after the light, but I couldn't get the conversion. I don't know what ate the button, but it just didn't come out, I thought I had more drive meter. I was gonna convert that into back medium kick, back heavy kick, and then end the round. But I still managed to close out anyway, bro. We got this. Ooh. Watch your head. Ooh, the parry. Woohoo! He's not liking the pressure, man. I'm telling you, he's not liking the pressure. He's like, get off me. Ooh, see, the fact that he could convert into that, my brain is like, how the fuck did you do that? You were sliding, and then all of a sudden you like push off the ground with your ass and do a DP, like, huh? I didn't block that. Or I stopped blocking and got hit by that, which is okay. I pressed the wrong punch. If that was a crouching punch, I would have definitely converted that into combo. Ooh, damn! That's an anti-air? What? Since when? Learning new stuff every day, bro. Ooh, and what happened to the DP? And then I leave him on 1 HP. What? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my goodness! Oh my damn! And then he one and dones. What the fuck? And this is why I think they need to just nerf some of these characters, bro. Like some of these really good characters, because some of these people don't understand that losing is just a part of fighting games, bro. Like I had to lose so many fucking times just to get to where I'm at today. You know what I mean? And and again, I had to hold that shit. But some of these people, they can't handle it. They're like, I need to win, bro. I need to feel it. Oh. Trying to start my game plan. Alright. Ooh, okay. That's a good level 1 by her. I did not expect it. But this, you're gonna have to hold all this one. Here we go! You're the finish! Level 1 for level 1. How you feel about it? And then I bonk over the head. Silly goose. Silly goose. Show your moves. Oh, she showed me something and I grabbed it. Okay? Oh, she did it again too. She did not learn her lesson. Oh, 3 times? Alright, she wilding out. She burnt herself out, bro. Oh. That's such an obvious sequence. I need to just remember. You can jump that if you block it. Get me out the corner! Here we go. Why are these people afraid to lose? That combo too is very inconsistent. Like, what the fuck?